Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Brandon Washington with BWash Media coming back to you with another video, and we're kind of continuing the DJI Mavic series. Today we're going to be looking at the low light capabilities of the DJI Mavic. Now, the other day I got a chance to take my DJI Mavic out on an actual real world shoot. I was hired to come out and shoot a company Christmas party, which was by far one of the craziest Christmas parties I've ever been to. But they asked me to actually bring my drone so I could get some shots of some of the cars they had and just some other shots around the venue. This was a perfect opportunity for me to take the DJI Mavic out and actually get some night shots. And so without further ado, I'm going to show you some of the shots I was able to get. Check these out. Alright, now the first thing I want to say is that I was blown away with the quality that I was able to actually get out of the DJI Mavic in such low light situations. So my settings for this shoot was my DJI Mavic was sitting at 30 frames per second, shooting in 4K. I had my shutter speed at 60, and then I also had my ISO set at 1600. Now normally when I shoot with my other cameras, I try not to take my ISO over 800. Sometimes I'll crank it up to at least 1200. But you know, 1600 is normally pretty high for just about any camera. With the DJI Mavic, I was blown away with my ISO at 1600. I was actually able to keep not only usable footage, but actually good, sharp images. Now I will say that once you take the DJI Mavic over 1600 ISO, it pretty much becomes unusable footage. And so what I mean by that was, I did get some shots at 3200 ISO, and not only did I get noise, but I got this very weird, like bluish kind of noise in my frame that basically made the shots completely unusable. And so they ultimately didn't make the final edit for the client. But, you know, I will say that at 1600 ISO, this camera did phenomenally well. Now, when you're flying your DJI Mavic, you have to make sure a couple things, especially when flying at night. And that is that you manually set all of your camera settings. By default, out of the package, it is set to auto exposure. And so what that means is that it will randomly change your ISO as it's flying based on the lighting situation that it thinks it needs to be in. However, that doesn't always work because, like in some of these shots, it auto changed itself to 3200 ISO and making the shots completely unusable. And so therefore those shots are basically non-existent. So why am I so excited about the low light capabilities of this camera? Well, that's because New Year's is just right around the corner, and I have some awesome plans for getting some firework videos. Now, someone actually left me a comment in the last video asking me for, you know, advice on settings on the DJI Mavic or drones in general on how to get some great, you know, firework shots. And so in my next video, I'm actually going to be covering that. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. All in all, I would have to say that this camera did a phenomenal job in low light situations, and I would definitely recommend it for anyone who's going to be using their cameras in darker situations or for fireworks or for anything like that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like gear, photography, or video gear, this is the perfect channel for you. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you found this video useful, make sure you hit that likes button because it definitely helps the channel grow. We've actually grown by over 20 subscribers since the last video, which is a huge jump for my channel since we haven't even hit 100 yet, but I have a good feeling that we're gonna get there soon. So make sure you share this video, you share the last one, and if you guys have any questions about the DJI Mavic or anything film related, make sure you leave a comment down below so that way I can answer it in future videos like the one we're doing next on fireworks. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.